boom, bang, bang. All right. Okay. I can get down with that. Fair enough. Huh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. That's what it's about right here. Check it. Don't look at my phone. Don't look at my... You're not supposed to see my phone. Jeez. Huh. Yeah. That's right. Did I post that? Did he? Yeah, I did. Yeah, uh-huh. Check it out. Whoa. Alright, fair enough. Here at the Storie Grubb Club, don't be a bully or a full-blown chud. Here we make room for the forgotten lonely ones, the kind of compassionate, thoughtful underdogs. Here at the Storie Grubb Club, it pays to be a nobody when you're never good enough. So pull up a chair, a like and a sub, just don't be a jerk, so my mods will have you cut. Here at the Storie Grubb Club. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what the hell that was. I just felt like playing the guitar for a second. Or two. Hey everybody. My name is Storie Grubb. And boy, how to do the dang dong. Do I have a joke for you? How about this? Knock knock. Knockity knockity knock. I'm assuming somebody out there just said who's there. Black choke 'em. And then you say, a black choke 'em who? And I say, a black choke 'em nearly killed him. Dang near killed. I fucked up that joke, friends. Gosh darn it, I forgot to mention that this is rated R. Leaning towards more or triple XNC 17X XL. Triple XL. Pardon the French. I'm a worldly being, but I've never traveled the world. I merely exist in it. I draw the breath that others breathe, you know? Well, this is my world. Well, it's yours as well. So let's just build fences and stand behind those fences, tall and proud, looking strong for your neighbors to see. But behind closed doors, you know what's going on. That's right. The basement's flooding, friends. And I don't have flooding insurance. I was silly. I didn't think ahead. What do? Does anybody have any advice? Is it too late to get basement flooding? Now it's on fire, friends. Oh my gosh, that wasn't water, that was gasoline. Oh no, I better get out of here. Well, there actually, I can play one song. Okay, how about this? How do you know you're a narcissist vocal? Knock. It's not knock. How do you know when you're a creative narcissist? When you let me start over. When you practice vocal training things like this, and you go me me mine. I didn't write that. I promise. Terry, they didn't laugh. How do I make them laugh, Terry? They're pissed. They're pissed at me, Terry. Who's they? I don't know, Terry. I can't see them. I can smell them, but I cannot see them. This is Dimension 6, right? I'm trying to make sense of this, Terry. I don't get it. Oh gosh darn dang. There you go. Smoked potatoes. See? At least somebody gets it. Thank you, Michael. And thank you, Mallory. Mallory Kang. The Mallory of few words, if I remember correctly. Storie Grubb was telling me about you. Oh, gosh darn dang. He put your name into a drawing once. Not like a potluck, more like an illustration. He wrote your name into a drawing. And you disappeared. You scared the bejesus out of him. But now you're back. In all your glory. Mile away. Mile away. Where have you been? You don't gotta answer that. I don't deserve to know. Whoa, 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 mile away. King. All right, that was just for you. Was in its place, and you ain't on their side, but you're laughing anyways. What you gonna find? What you gonna do without it? You know the man-made time to confuse the problematics and the simple minds. Won't have to relax the hordes. The boss is masterful. We owe it to mankind. Those little fuckers got it all. Even in landslide, you're the last of the stubborn fold. Now what you gonna find? What you gonna do without it? You know the man-made time to confuse the problematics in the simple mind. Won't have to relax the hordes. The boss is masterful. The boss is masterful. The boss is masterful. The boss is masterful. That's for you, Mallory. time to draw. What in the world? Why can't I can never figure this kind of stuff out. Technology, you know what I'm saying? It only works when you need it to on the left-hand side of the screen. How about them apples? Let me just see if there's such a thing as a fucking show. I can't think around. Hold on a second. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Yeah, everything's fine. Oh, fucking shit, no it's not. Yeah, it's fine. Chill. Fuck that. Okay. Just want to... Hey, Danik. Okay. Oh, shit. I thought I saw something else up there. I just want to make sure. I don't understand why. Let's see. I want to see the chat. I don't know why I can't see it. I'm going to exit out of that and go back into it really quick. Sorry for the delay. Sorry for the repeat. Here we go. Cool. Oops. I like Michael's comment. That's pretty funny. So which way do I got to go here? Like this? I don't know what's in that cup. Probably don't want to drink that now. Am I right in that? All right. Yep. All right. I haven't lifted a pen in several weeks. I don't know how to even work. Oh shit! How to work this thing anymore? You squeeze the tip, I think, and then you pinch it out of the pooper there, and onto this nonsense. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. Mama prepared me for days like this. Oh, which way am I going here? I'm gonna go this way. Right. Right. Left. Right. Left. Has anybody else got the sinking suspicions that somebody's flooding the basement? What's that noise? What's that noise? What is wrong? I don't think Terry even knows what that is. Which freaks me out because usually Terry knows exactly what every single noise is. Every single noise. And it really drives me crazy, but it's the best thing that you can do to have somebody on your team who knows their noises. Personally, I can't tell one noise from the other. A fart from a bird call or something like that. It doesn't even matter to me. That's not what I concern my life with. I have no time to even consider the concept of noise, let alone noises, and let alone thinking about noises and hearing them. Forget about it. No. There's only so much time in the day, friends, and my favorite sense of of all 10 of them is noise. I mean taste. So that's my favorite way of getting familiar with the unfamiliar, if that helps. So, but it is funny to me when people say noise, because it sounds like noise, the word noise, but it's not the word noise, which is great. Just so we're clear. Happy birthday to the astronauts on the Hubble telescope and on the Voyager 13. I think they just went past Mars yesterday, and now they're being jettisoned towards the black hole 14. Oddly enough, I don't know why. That sounds like kind of a coincidence, but we all know that NASA, it's not real. So the hidden Earth is in my backyard, and it's not the moon, or it's not the Earth that's flat. It's not, and it's not the moon either. It's like the moon is a coin. It's not flat. It still has areas where there's ridges and ruffles and things like that, and cheese it looking things scattered, strewn about. I love that word, strewn. I never get to use that word, except for in a morbid sort of way. So it's nice to be able to use it in a non-morbid-ish sort of way. Because Cheez-Its are kind of gross, and after you eat a bunch of them. Not trying to gross you out. Not trying to scare you. But this is the world and the universe we live in, and I just want to prepare my followers for what's to come. I like to breathe heavy when I talk because it makes everything that I'm saying sound very important. Or maybe that I'm just lazy and that I need to get more exercise. I think that's it, probably too, mostly. But I like to draw so my fingers get exercise. I get new fingers every day, so that's lucky. I'm lucky. Whoa, there's some dude on another channel. He's doing pull-ups. There's almost 300 people watching his ass. Well, literally. Whoa, gotta get back to my. I earn my peeps. Peeps, get it? That's a never mind. It's a pun, I think. A new age pun. I'm a new age pun. Well, hello, my name is Storie, and I like to draw fucked up things. In the silence of my mind, it's like dynamite being blown up inside. Oh gosh. Stay on target. Stay on target. I always like glance up here and I'm like, oh, that needs a touch up. Yeah, that over there. Oh, right, Leo. I've had it just about enough of you. I've had it right up to here with you. No more. No less. No less. But we love less. Less, you can stay. But not more. No more. Well, not more. We love more. Okay, more can stay too. It's true what they say. Less is more. That'd be funny if Les Claypool's like middle name was like Todd. Be cool. Like, Todd is a weird, stupid name, isn't it? No offense to anybody that's named Todd, but it's a dumbass fucking name. Stupid ass fucking name. Fucking Todd. Like, Todd? I want to say Toddly. Hey Toddly. Hey Toddly, you little Todd. You stupid ass. No offense to anybody that has that name or anything, or that wants to name their stupid ass kids Toddly. But, you know, that's a stupid fucking, just don't do it, please. It's almost Christmas, and that's my one wish this year. That's my only Christmas wish this year. No Todds, no more Todd. Unless they're like born and you look at them, it's like sincerely. Like you were already gonna name them like Brian or some shit, right? But then you look at the baby's little face and you're like, oh my god, that's a Toddly. That is a Todd. I mean, then I'll give you a free pass. And anybody out there that is named Todd, you understand. You get it. I love you. I fucking love you so much. Anywho, I'm getting off topic. I don't think there was a topic. Oh yeah, staying on target. I like the Simon sketch on SNL when Mike Myers had Danny DeVito. I think we recorded that on VHS or something at one point. So I feel like I watched that one a lot. Where like they're both in the bathtub. And he's like, "Did you look at my bum?" Bum jokes are the best. It's funny that people are homeless. It's just so funny. People are... I'm joking, of course. I think it's stupid that other people have homes. I think everybody should just be walking around. I was telling my friend Joel about this the other day, man. I just think everybody should just be moseying. We should just call this, instead of Earth, we should just call it Mosey. You know, simplify, dignify, clarify, wordify. Completely, absolutely wordify. I wanna go walking in Russia, barefooting in the winter time. I'm gonna get to Moscow, dead or alive, dead or alive. Sorry, I'm practicing for a show. It's solo. It's a one man show. In that there's not going to be anybody else in the room besides me, and there's no audience or anything either. It's progressive. It's a progressive. It's art. It's some sort of progressive art form called loneliness and despair. Well, come Christmas time, well, come and grab a bottle of wine. We'll bump at Christmas time. You know, just practicing, as one does. Trying to make it to where it like sort of starts dripping down. I gotta get over here and start carving some of this mountainside into it. I went and got a picture of the old house I used to live in when I was like 21 years old, over here in Paso. I didn't realize it was so close down the street from where we lived. I thought it was way further up the hill, so I was like looking for it, and so I just drove past it several times. I thought they had just like demolished it or something. But today I got a picture of the old house that I lived in with like all of like my really good friends from down here that don't talk to me anymore because I was a fucking piece of shit. I was a piece of shit. I was a piece of shit. I'm not afraid to admit it. I was a piece of fucking shit back then. I'm telling you right now, my friends. Of course, I've been saying this a lot, but only it's because I literally drove by the house earlier and got a picture. People inside didn't care too much. And they're like, "What are you doing, sir?" And I'm like, "Well, I had to get a picture from the inside out, didn't I?" And then they chased me out with a machete. I ran for my life, and here I am, still alive. One leg less. And there we go back, full circle, friends. Less is more. Funny how that is. In this case, funny how it isn't. It is just crazy because I could easily with any of those guys, even the dude that I brought down, that like I flew up to Portland to move me down here. We got in like this weird ass argument and like I disowned him or something. And then he was telling all these people about me and stuff, all these things that my personal stuff, and then that pissed me off. So I was just like, "Fuck you, then, dude," and I just ditched him. But then I'm always the one that's like, "Oh man," after some time passes, I'm like, "Man, I'm a piece of shit." Like, I don't care if other people are. I'm always gonna give my friends like always like benefit of the doubt, or the second chance or something. Because I don't know if I've probably said this a million times, but it's like I've been a stupid ass in my time, and I would always hope that somebody would always give me a second chance. Because I'm not the same person I was. I used to steal and. Not like in a burglary. I guess it was burglary, but I mean, I was a klepto ever since I was a kid. I would steal things that didn't matter. Like I would just to do it. It was weird. My older brother did too, and I gleaned a lot from my older brother. But it led into stupid things when I would drink. I would drink and just like steal sunglasses out of people's cars or something. And I was one of those fucking dudes. And of course I don't drink anymore, but like I would never fucking do that anymore. Like I think back to the things that I did back then. I mean, I used to destroy my body too. I used to cut myself up and put cigarettes out on my face and shit. I have cigarette burns all over my body from being just hating myself. And then when I was drunk, man, that thing would just come out and just take over, and it would just try to do me in. So every day I have to wake up and remember what the fucking kind of person I used to be. And all this bullshit that I put myself through. When all I had to do was just be a better person, and just slow down, I guess. I just felt like I had to go through these horrible like tests and stuff. Anyhow, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to get really dark or anything. It's like the holidays and shit, but I'm also not trying to censor or hold back, I guess. It's not censor necessarily. I'm sorry. It's boring. But I know everybody else goes through the same kind of stuff, And that's the thing, when I used to do that to myself, or back when I was a kid, I used to cut myself too. And then in like the mid-90s, I did it for the first time. And I flirted with the idea many times before that, but I had never actually really done it until I was like 15. And then, because of, you know, I was in Northern California, rural. It's all like rural. It's just small, kind of. Everywhere is like a small town feel up there, kind of. Even in a bigger town like Chico or something. And there just wasn't many people like me. Nobody. I had never heard of that before. I did it, and I'm sorry I've talked about this before too. But you know, you can turn it if it's uncomfortable. But anyways, I'm not going to graphic or anything too much. But you know, they didn't know what to do with me. My parents, my stepdad, my mom, because they'd never heard about that either. Like they'd never seen anything like that. And the first time was just the craziest because I had cut my face up pretty good with a knife, and sort of had like an out of body experience that night. And it was April of 1995. And I like cut up all my clothes. I started writing on all my clothes, like poems and stuff. Just I was one of those weird ass kids. But I nowadays you see those kind of kids all the time. But I went to like one big high school for like a year, and I'm sure there's kids like that everywhere. You know, even back then. I'm not trying to say I was like special or anything, because they were definitely there. It wasn't. There was no internet or anything like that, or at least like there is in a social media sort of setting, like there is today. And so you couldn't like just easily find people like that. Plus, I didn't ever like. There's only a few people that I ever even told about that happening. It lasted well into my 20s, and then by the time I was 31, the night that I quit drinking, I should be dead because of what I was doing that night. I was flirting with death, and somehow I'm still here. Still don't know if it's all just been a dream. I was deaf in one ear for about 2 weeks, just a ringing. I didn't think I'd get my hearing back. I got lucky, friends. And I got a second chance to make a first impression. And I heard that's impossible, but I beg to differ. Because not only did I get a second chance, but I gotten like so many since then. When I've like rediscovered myself and my love for like the world and the people in it. And just the way everything moves and melds together. Is melding a word? It should be if it's not. Hey, Francisco. Francisco. Sauceda. Did I say it kind of cool? Francisco. Sauceda. Wait, hold on. Oh, I bet it's more like Sauceda. Sauceda. Right? I hope I got it. Remember you? Are you asking or telling me? You're like, remember me. From now on, I will always remember you, Francisco. But I do, you do sound, I think I do remember you. You've been on one of my streams before, correctly? I mean, correct? I'm adding Lee to everything now after like Toddley. Sorry about that, by the way, if Francisco, if your middle name is Todd, or like your third or fourth name or whatever, you know. Personally, I have 17. I have 17 middle names and one last name, but several last names. Several. They're not worth going into. And one of them is Sauceda. Sauceda. So now we're sworn enemies. If you know what I mean, because I sure as fuck don't. Fill me in. Just whenever you get a second, just fill me in. Let me know what the hell's going on, because I am Francisco. I'm lost. I think I prefer it like that, because then I have to claw my way out and find myself every day in a new flesh with these old bones. But every day I have new skin and new ideas and new memories that sink into the flesh, that absorb into my body and nestle themselves and sink deeply and absorb into my bones and fortify them. And they forge together with my soul and my spirit, everything in it. and then I wake up. Yes. Or we all die or some shit. I don't know. Who cares, right? I care about you. Francisco, where are you from? I'll ask in bad Spanish. Francisco, que onda de you from and stuff? Question mark. I'm joking. I hope you're not. I hope you don't. I hope you know that I'm playing. I'm just playing. I play dangerously. Because I know you're in the other room and you're holding a gun. I mean, I shouldn't probably say that. Somebody's like, literally like Francisco's like neighbor, and they're like, "What the fuck? He has a gun? What? Huh?" They just happen to be watching this at the same time. I'm just playing with you, man. Oh yeah, I was gonna. Did you answer where you're from? Oops. Dang, yeah, the guy on the live channel like next to me, I keep accidentally scrolling into his channel, and he's down there like working out and stuff. I never watch other people live because I just don't have. That's something I just don't have enough time in the day to do. I need to though. I've watched my friend Joel more than anybody. But if I have any spare time or anything like that, I'm always just trying to go live. I'm actually super freaking close to getting 1,000 subscribers actually. I'm like 20 away or something like that, because I'm sure by the end of this video I'll have lost like, well, 900 or something probably. Because the shit I'm gonna say, oh, a hip, a buckaroo, ho, holiday. That's how we do it here, folks. We're real. Very real. Stunningly Todd-like, if you will. Or especially if you won't. But if you will, that's cool too. Only costs about, I don't know, $25 every week to join the Storie Grubb Club. It's not money. It's not $25 in money. It's $25 of your soul. Just keep that in mind when you sign the papers. I'll have Terry, almost said Todd. I'll have Terry send over those papers whenever you're ready. Just let me know there. Oh, honky dong dang. Hey Terry, do you hear that? We're gonna get some. We're gonna have some dessert a little bit later down there. Terry, what are you looking at me like that for? What? The earpiece? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's on. I can hear you now. Let's speak up a little bit in the ear. I can't. What? We're live right. What do you mean? We're live right now? Honky dong dang. You don't think I didn't know that? All right. That. No. Okay. Fair enough. It's over, friends. Sorry. I had to have a little talk with the producers. Sons of bitches. You know what I say? The gatekeepers of the world, you gotta watch out for them. You gotta keep them safe. Because without them, you know, there wouldn't be a culture. There wouldn't be a future, really. Without the gatekeepers holding the gate, locking you out, shaking your talented shoulder about. The gatekeepers are random as fuck. That's what we say down here anyways. And when I say down here, I think you understand what I'm referring to, I hope. No? Well, limbo. This is limbo, right? I mean, I don't see no fire, no. I don't see no Deathly Hollows. Oh, wrong book? Yeah, wrong book, dude. Oh, shit, I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Didn't I offend everybody? I didn't mean I didn't. No, it's okay, dude. It's cool. You're good. Oh, fair enough. I'm an old-fashioned buckaroo, but I'm an old dog and I can learn new tricks. How's everybody doing on this fine Saturday afternoon? I'd like to thank you for stopping by and listening, laughing and hating, mass debating. I really appreciate the company. It means a lot. Especially on a day like this. I think you all know what I'm talking about. So I don't even have to say it. But I'm going to anyways. On a day like this where I just wanted to tell everybody that I love them so much. For no reason, I'm just going to tell you that right now. Just, I love you. And I think you deserve happiness and peace of mind. Because your peace of mind is my peace. I want you to be happy. And I want your friends and your family, loved ones, the friends that you don't talk to anymore, people who you haven't met yet, who you're going to love eventually down the line, lovers, haters, all of them. We all make this world quite an interesting place, and I appreciate you all so much. You're all very, very important to me. We finish each other's sentences. We're quite interesting beings, and I appreciate the company. There's a line in a Beatles song. I think it goes like Chickawong, Chickawong, which means I am he as you are he, and you are me, and we are all together. And stuff. So just keep that in mind. I want nothing but the best for you. And your little dog too. I have water out here. I was smart and thought ahead. I'll sit here and draw for like 2 hours and not even like think about a sip of water or anything. It's really quiet, so I imagine my gulping was really loud. And if you had headphones on and if that creeps you out, I'm terribly sorry. I'm deeply sorry. Lo siento to my Mexican brethren. Lo siento, brothers and sisters. I'm learning the language of love, the Spanish language, so forgive me if I bring it up often. It's a language that I love. I've loved for centuries. I've never been able to grasp it, though. I can roll my R's pretty good. But then I just sound like I'm mocking and scooping shit, whatever the Americans say. Talk shit. It sounds like me talking shit, and I just don't. It's not how I want. Not how I want Dracula, apparently. Oh. I'm putting a shadow underneath this drum because I want to. There. That'll make the drum stick out more. They don't call it a snare for nothing. They don't call it a snare for nothing. For nothing. You're sick, mate. Yep. You're sick. You need help. You need help. Professional help. Yeah, well, what, right? Whatever. Here we go. Should I do armpit hair? In the little W's armpit right there? I'll do armpit hair. They'll never know. It's our little secret. Lots of armpit hair in there. Ew, stinky armpits. No pitties. Stupid M. With an M and a W upside down. Alright, what's this? Let's finish with this nonsense. What are you gonna do down here? What were you starting to do? And mesh them together, coming down this way, just like slovenly, slovenly, just kind of, except for when duty calls. Yes. Except for when that happens. That's a whole other bag of bones, my friends. Whole mother. Ugh, fudge. God dang, I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Hold on a second. Let me gather my thoughts. Come here, Billy. Little Sue, come here. Chili, get over here. Chili. Okay, come here. Gather around, children. I'm better. So what does everybody want for Christmas? Oh shit. Oh, dude's working out. Awesome. Damn, dude, he's hardcore. Jesse, his name's Jesse Pollack. Whoa, he's got crazy intense eyes. Wow, that was a trip. Put some elements in there. Like sweat. Well, this is a commission for give me a I'm sorry, um, Cliff, give me an example. Do you mean like literally, like a literal element, like a from the periodic table or something, or like a fifth element? Little multipass. Big. I'll draw a big bada boom right here for you, Cliff. I'll draw a big bada boom on the other side. A big bada boom on the dark side of the moon for Cliffy Clifton as my new friend. Iris. Hey, Iris. Hey, Iris. Knock knock. And I'm just gonna act like you said who's there. Okay. Knock knock. Who's there? Thanks, Alice, for asking that. Nobody. Uh, um, nobody. Who? No. No. I don't know. I don't want to finish the joke anymore. It's kind of sad. But I'm happy that you're here. Now, if we could all just hold hands and say the magic words. Peas and carrots, mice and maggots. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Have a good night. I'm gonna go for a walk now. I'm joking, of course. I'm joking. This is my mannequin hand. I use it for good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. Back in college, my nickname was Five Finger Discount because they all thought they accused me of having only 5 fingers, and that I was actually some kind of vampire. I still don't understand the joke to this day, but it followed me. It followed me to my grave, friends. It's true. Go to the Howard Cemetery on 13th Avenue, and you'll see for yourself at midnight. Don't be late. Knock on the coffin twice, and I shall appear. Wow. Whew. That was exhausting. I'm sorry. Lo siento. Whew. Ooh, golly gosh darn dang. I do apologize. How's everybody doing? Does anybody want to buy a car? I have tons of very, very used cars for sale if anybody wants one. I've got plenty. All I know is that I work for Sharon is Karen Autos and buy a car. Buy my car. It has 475,000 miles on it. It doesn't run, but it's a great car, I tell you that much. I named it Lemonade. But for real, I'll name it Aid. Just Aid. Take it from me, folks. It's not worth the risk. Turn around and walk away. Get out while you can. Get out. Get out of town. Get out of town while you can, my friends. Run away. Run away from this channel because you might like it in someday. And then one day, nothing will make sense. And then you'll be like, damn that Storie Grubb. I'll be the Newman to your Seinfeld for the rest of your life. I shall follow you. Follow you wherever you may go. There isn't a creepier creepy. It's true there. I will. It's like in all those romantic movies like Last of the Mohicans. I will find you. I will find you. What's your number? What? Tell me a number. No. That reminds me of a song I wrote once. There was this bloke on the corner named Joke. I named him Joke 'cause he wasn't funny, but he was funny looking old Joke. He's a big fat bloke. Fucking Joke. Fucking Joke. That's all. That's it. That's all I got, folks. I'm still working on it. If anybody has any suggestions, just I'm trying to keep it as authentic as possible. So, a certain time period I'm trying to capture. I'm a stickler for that kind of stuff. I know I could tell that you understand. Preaching to the choir. It's true. It's very true. I'm glad you were here to share that with me. Merry Christmas. God bless us, everyone. God bless this mess. God bless you. God bless. God bless this mess. Bah humbug, bug, bug, bug. Bug, bug, bug. I'm just drawing a smiling man. Simply because I wanted to. He deserved to smile. This little bastard deserves to be happy. Look at him. This little piece of shite. I shall name him Shite. Right there. Is Shite an element? Frizzle Dizzle? Is Shite in it? Wait, what was your name again? Cliff Rizzle? I knew there was a Rizzle or something in there. Is Poo Poo an element? Well, if not, it is today. For we are fighting back, friends. We're taking it back. All of it. What can we not eat that the Force will not provide? We will find... But why a spoon, cousin? Why not a knife or a dagger? Because it's dull, you twit. It'll hurt more. Oh. Man, that guy seems cool as hell. I want to subscribe to his channel really quick. He's got crazy eyes. I just subscribed to that dude's channel. It's cool. If he subscribes to my channel, I'm gonna what do you call it? I'll threaten him to a thumb war, in which we'll plan it out ahead of time to make sure that he wins, because I don't want to get hurt or anything. But it'll be like, what, you know, like intense and stuff. He'll kick my ass, believe me. But you get it. That's right. I ain't afraid of nothing. I'm afraid of everything. That's why I could never be Peter Pan, because I'm afraid of my own shadow. I couldn't play hide and seek with my shadow if I tried. Not even if I lied to myself to sleep every night thinking I could go back home to Never Never Land once again. Where my friends are. Where my favorite crocodile pets are. Where I can fly like a little bastard in the sky. That's what they used to call me out there. A little bastard can fly. Look at him up in the sky, little bastard. And all that kind of shit. It's not worth the risk, friends. Always use a parachute. And a condom. You never know when lightning strikes. And sometimes it strikes twice. Sometimes in the crevasse, if you know what I'm saying. You gotta be prepared. You gotta prepare yourself for war. You know, perhaps there's a joke in there somewhere, but for the life of me, I don't know what it is. I think, friends, I think I'm the joke. God, I'm the joke. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, now that we found out who the culprit is, I can keep drawing. Doop 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 doop. Does anybody know? I mean, this is like an honest sort of question here, and I don't think I've ever asked this before, but does anybody know other channels like this, like where they draw and they could recommend? I don't, because I don't watch many live things like this, and I've watched one back in Portland like 8 months ago. I forget the guy's even name. I think I subscribed to him, but he does stuff really similar to mine, except his is better, like way better, because he does these like super tight drawings that are like just very mechanical and Escher-esque kind of perfect little designs. Mine are more sporadic, and I like his stuff way better, because like even I don't know if Cliff really was inferring this or whatever, but you know, I can draw like if I look at an engine in a car, like if I'm looking at the photograph, I can draw it pretty well. But if I'm trying to draw something from real life, it usually ends up looking more like this, where like buildings and rooftops and windows are mixed in with vines and leaves and what looks like to be the stuff, and then all these other figures obviously fall into it depending on the drawing, of course. But it's vague for me. I think I purposefully keep it as vague as possible, unless I'm really trying to plan something out or like draw something really like up here, for example. Just the amps that Humpty Dumpty is sitting on. I don't know if you can see it now. I'm looking at my phone as my monitor, friends, so if I'm not answering, if I'm not answering stuff, that's probably why. But let's see, yeah, like that, I think. But yeah, there's Humpty Dumpty up here. This is John. This is like supposed to be a representation of John, and he's the lead singer of the band called Mantooth. And they have a song about Humpty Dumpty. The 7 brides. I put 7 brides in a circle here. And then there's a mummy. I've been saying this every time I show this, but it's worth pointing out, I guess. And then I'm just slowly bringing it. Oops. I can't like seem to center the fucking drawing. This way. There we go, I think. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. So anyways, I guess I could draw it like this too. Just so you guys can like see the way it's supposed to look. Sorry if I'm, never mind, I'm not gonna apologize for something nobody has even complained about yet. I'll get a little bit closer here. I'm excited to be done with this, or getting closer to it anyways. I'm proud of it. I do like it. Tell me about your dreams. What do you dream about? What do you think about? I have an idea of how I'm gonna die. And it's not how I thought it was gonna be. But it should be pretty interesting when it happens. I hope. Limbo. What a strange life. It's crazy to think that this planet's gonna be here after we're long gone too. We think we're so special. This planet's still gonna be floating here. With like, and it's just gonna be a big cemetery at that point. The Earth's just gonna reclaim itself. And we'll be nothing but probes out in outer space, floating around. Isn't it weird that doesn't it bother anybody else that, you know, like we were talking about, we're like talking about building bases on Mars and shit, like manned mission to Mars, but we haven't even like built a moon base yet. Nobody ever like questions that. Right? They don't wonder why that is. Of course, right as I say that, the ringing starts happening in my ears again. Hey, nope, eat that. You know I'm not. My cat likes to chew on the implant on the side of my head. It's the device. It's the device that the aliens put into my head. It kind of tastes like chicken. I scratch it once in a while. It tastes like chicken. It smells like chicken. It looks like a little chicken feather. And so she's always constantly flapping at it and cracking at it and sacking at it and stuff. Right now he was just biting the side of my head because it tastes like chicken. Because of the implant, the alien implant. I think they were trying to go for frog, but well, they failed miserably, friends. If you know anything about frogs, well, those little suckers bite back. Chickens, not so much. Chickens, well, they just fly away. You run at them and they just fly. For days. They can fly for days without landing. Yeah, they just float in the sky, little chickens. Little chickens floating in the sky. Oh, little chickens are a friend of mine. We sure do love our chicken around here, friends. Hope you're not alone on the holidays. If you are, you know you're always welcome, right? That's right. In jail. You are absolutely welcome in jail anytime, friends. You can just burn in hell. I'm just playing. You're welcome right here at the Black Chokum Club. That's right. Oh, I don't know what Story's got up his sleeve, but oh, hunky dong dang, you can just come here and chill with me anytime you want. All y'all, it doesn't matter. Even the awkward ones. I was awkward once for about 12 days in 1987. That was the worst 12 days of my life besides the last 12 years. I'll tell you that much, friends. I've been going through some odd changes lately. For somebody who's countrified, I don't know what to make of it. But, you know, why not? Just roll with it. That's what my homies in the hood say. Just roll with it. So I'm just gonna roll with it, friends. It's what we do. When you're countrified, you just gotta roll with it. That's right. You gotta roll with it. You gotta backhoe with it. That's right. That's how we do in the hood, in the neighborhood. The country hood. That's right. Let's draw a finger or a hand right here. I'll do this. draw a little hand there with the index finger. It's very small. It's a very small index finger, apparently. Didn't need a long one. His pointer didn't need to be too pointy. Little bastard. Cheeky little fuck. Why am I talking like that? I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm not winning anybody over with that. You're not trying to... Did you ever think you were? What? Winning people over? Well, yeah, I mean... I was always taught to show, like, people respect, no matter where they come from, or, like, give them an inch. I'll take the mile, I'll take the mile, they take the inch, or whatever the hell the expression is. Are you done? Am I done? Are you done? With what? Your chatterbox? My chatterbox? What? Oh gosh, yeah, I guess so. Why? Because I want to say something. I want you to shut up. I want you to listen. Sometimes it's not about the likes. It's not about the attention. It's about the glory. It's about it's about kicking the monitor every once in a while by accident. It's about the babes. You're losing your accent, man. I know, because I'm you. It's about the money, dude. It's about, just remember, it's this holiday season. Just remember, it's money, bro. Money? But you don't have any money. That's the point, dude. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I mean. Oh. I don't have any. Cool. We don't have. I don't have any money. Yeah. Okay. I'm right there with you, buddy. I get. So, Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm broke, apparently. Didn't know. Till now. We didn't know we were poor. But not poor of spirit. Not this holiday season. Not anymore, my friends. Not with you. Not without you. Like the U2 songs. Quite glorious. Like the Peter Cetera song, for example. The Glory of Love. You all know that one, right? That was the one that was in Karate Kid 2. Right? Or Crocodile Dundee 2. I don't remember. That's not a movie. That's a movie. You can watch it. Tastes like shit. You all get it. You're right there with me. All right, hang in. Hold on. Don't go running around with your balls out. Huh? You gotta ask permission first. Can't just go running around with your nuts hanging out like that. It's quite rude. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Just let me talk. Just let me handle this. What, you're gonna handle some balls? Wait, no, that's not what I meant. That's what you said. Not, you said that I was gonna handle some balls. What, you're talking about nuts? What, you're allergic to nuts? No, I'm not. It's just, I just don't even know what we're talking about anymore. What you're talking about? Whatever. All I know is I'm trying to finish this drawing. It's almost Christmas. Is this the Christmas episode? Christmas? What year is this? What do you mean, what year is this? This is almost 2027. Oh, right. No, right. No, nothing then. We're all good. Yeah. We're all good. We're good? Huh? What's that? 2024. 2024. Oh, shit. Folks, I have some hard news. I just got from Terry, the producer. It is not 2027. I was mistaken earlier when I said that. It's actually 2024. So the Great Awakening hasn't happened yet? No, not according to the... Oh, in March of next year. Okay. Whew. Well, they're in for a rude awakening, aren't they? Okie dokie, folks. So this is what month is it? December. You just said, okay, right. It's 2024, Christmas, almost Christmas. Okay, right, that makes sense. What I was talking about, that wouldn't have happened yet, right? Okay. I could clear all of this up if I can make just one phone call. We can't do that. Please, just let me make one phone call. We cannot do that. Hold on, just... Hello? Hand. Can... Would you mind... Just... Can you just... Let me... Hand... Put... Will you let me... Can I... Son of a... Okay, I'm not dealing with that anymore. That was ridiculous. It's embarrassing. It's like he doesn't even respect me. He wouldn't even hear me out. So, I'm sorry. But you're all gonna have to die. Against the rules. Against the rules. Damn the rules. If I were everybody, come March, there's gonna be something that's gonna be happening on this planet. Just to warn you, and I would just giving you a heads up. I would stock up on peanut butter. Peanut butter all day, friends. Because come March of 2025, Dimension 6, which is this time zone that we're in right now. Holy moly, friends. Well, you're going to run out of peanut butter. The world's going to run out of peanut butter, and there's going to be a great awakening of people migrating to the peanut butter planet. Because by February of 2025, they're going to figure out a way to travel through the stars, you see. And they're going to discover a planet made out of peanut butter. And thus the prices of peanut butter on this planet are going to skyrocket. And there's going to be great swaths of peanut butter thrown into the ocean, creating cataclysmic, horrific peanut butter tides and tsunamis of crunchy and all sorts of smooth and chunky, all that shit. Oily as fuck. I'm telling you that right now, friends. It's going to be a peanut butter Armageddon. And you're all invited. Sorry to have to break this to you right now. But I was stuck up on peanut butter. Because apparently the planet's going to get overrun by it. And, well, there's another planet made of it. And it's always just good to have some handy. In case something like that ever happens. But don't say I didn't warn you. And if you need some clarification, just let me know. Me and the boys are on it. We're looking into this. We are working for you. You, all of you fuckers, all y'all. You peanut butter eating motherfuckers. Sorry, folks. I'm allergic to peanuts, so I take this rather seriously. Are you really? No, I'm not. I just, for dramatic effect, I was told that you're just supposed to, in order for the public to sympathize with you, you're just supposed to make up some shit. Like sorry, folks, I have some kind of illness that's undiagnosed and not worth looking into, or it keeps me from being blah 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 blah. But yeah, see what I mean? I can just say anything I want, and they hook, line, and sinker. Isn't that like kind of immoral though? Well, to who? To me? No. Well, sort of, but mainly to your followers. Your followers? You mean my brethren? My people? What do you mean followers? We don't follow nobody. We don't follow. Oh, I see what you mean. Like the subscribers and stuff like that. Right. Oh, of course. I get what you mean now. I didn't mean to get all upset right there. Of course. Well, horse. What the fuck? Doesn't matter. Just draw, you stupid monkey. Just draw, monkey. Draw. Draw, monkey. I don't want to draw a monkey. It's hard enough drawing humans without monkey features. Hey. Sorry, I had to talk to my cat there just for a second. She's going back after. I know what she's doing. She's going after that thing. Woo. You can't have it. It's not for you. She eats rubber bands, so I have to be careful. She was trying to eat tape, which I'm sure tastes really darn good, folks. Real come out. Thank you. All right. Wow is the word. Wow is the word. My little kitty cat is walking in front of the tab. You can go here. My cat is like going to the computer. Oh, she's saying hi. Hey, don't move the. Hey, be careful, this. I'll move the thing so you can see my cat. What is she doing? I gotta name this fucking cat. Kitty cat without a name is a kitty cat without a sign. Kitty cat is the last name. Kitty cat, where's she gone? Where's she at? Who's gonna name this motherfucking kitty cat? Kitty cat. Who's gonna name this kitty cat? I wanna name this kitty cat Buttercup. Peanut butter buttercup. Peanut butter buttercup. That's a hit single I wrote back in 1963 called Peanut Butter Buttercup. Performed and written by the Shondells out of Minnesota. Minnesota, am I right? Wisconsin high school football rules. Yeah. Pretty sure that's where Bill and Ted were from. That's why it was such an excellent journey, my friends. Such an excellent, excellent journey. Don't want to get copy bitten. So this is, I imagine the mummy right here is Julius Caesar. I imagine, therefore I am Julius Caesar. I am Julius Julius. Don't judge me. Whatever. It's completely up to you. Hey, Pastor. Getting there. I got pretty quiet. Sorry. I guess first time for everything. Silence is kind of nice, actually. It's peaceful. birds outside. If I'd just shut the fuck up. I think I'm getting hungry too. I ate some edibles. I have the day off and my neck is killing me. Not as my back isn't hurting as much as yesterday, but my neck is still kind of messed up. So I ate a good amount of edibles, and my neck, I can feel it hurting, but actually I think the edibles are helping, which is nice. But I'm pretty stoned right now. It's like one of those things where, when I lived here as a teenager, I worked at this pizza place about 2 miles away ish. I used to ride there through the neighborhoods, through our neighborhoods over here, on my bike, and sometimes I wouldn't have my Walkman or batteries would be dead or something, so I would get stoned after work at like 17 or something. It'd be like 11 at night and smoke a little weed and like bicycle home, but I would have an orchestra in my brain just playing for me, or like the sound of the city around me, or my bike, the rhythm of my bike would turn into a song. And when I was stoned, like, I could see music. I'm not even sure what that means, but it's like I can see it. And like this one time, I smoked something that had, I'm pretty convinced I was dosed by something, or maybe even like tested. Like my friends were testing me or something, or testing some drug out on me, or something was laced anyways. Because holy fuck, man, I had like a Roger Rabbit night. And that was like the first and kind of like the only time I was around this sketchy dude who brought us like some weed, and it was probably laced with something, because cannabis as a kid for me used to just throttle my imagination. The second I started getting those sort of effects from it, because it took me about 3 or 4 times of trying it to full on like feel something, and to really experience being stoned. And then when that first time happened, it was just like my imagination, like the floodgates of my imagination just kicked the door down. And I would always draw these things. Like, it's funny now too, because of I've seen so much ancient art, and a lot of ancient art is like spirals. Like they just like carve spirals into rock, or paint them on cave walls, or you see them a lot in like ancient art. And even kids, just like doodling and just with a crayon and just going crazy, And I think it's interesting because the spirals, I would do those and just draw the most intense spirals, because that's what I was sort of seeing in my head, like almost like it was opening up like some kind of portal, like a Donnie Darko thing or something. But I was definitely like that kid. I was describing earlier, I was like a Donnie Darko kind of kid. Yeah, but not as cool. I was kind of a loner. After my older brother went into the military, I ran away from my dad's house, and I became quite a loner for like my junior year of high school. Spent a lot of time by myself, which was good, because I was going through a lot of changes, finding out what kind of person I was. I wasn't, I guess. We all gotta do that from time to time, I guess. What's that? What? What? It's okay. I'm gonna let Abby in. No toast. I'm trying to let her in. Or does he need to go potty? No, he just came in. Oh, okay. It's okay, sweetie. I've got it. I'll go. All right. Hey, there's Therma, right on time. Therma with a little Therma jokes. Yeah, the wall mural, man. I think that's what got me. I just was down there earlier today, and I had them raise the scaffolding to where I can stand more comfortably on it and draw. Because looking up at that thing, I think, because now it's like going into my neck and into like the side of my head. I was describing this earlier as sort of like a joke, but it's like this severe shocking pain, like from like my shoulder blade all the way up into like the back of my head now, but it crawls up my neck too, and it just it's horrible. I was remembering a time when I was about 27, when I lived in Portland, and I came home. I went and saw Frank Black at the Doug Fir, and I got so drunk that I was just, oh God. They got me back to my place after the show and everything. I got banned. I got like 86 from the bar that night. I don't remember what I did, but I tried to go out back to find my friends, and the guy wouldn't let me through. He was just like, no, you're way too drunk. And I was just like, what? He's like, you're way too drunk. No, you can't come in. And so I had to call my friends from outside. I was all pissed at the guy. I was like, fuck you, man. It's like, when I'm drunk, when I was a drinker, I was quite a different person when I drank. And anyways, I ended up going home that night, barely making it home without puking, but to avoid puking, I just stayed outside when I got home, and we lived right on the street. So when I got out of the car, I kept trying to stand up, and I remember falling down a lot, but every time I fell down, I hit my head on the concrete. Like, I would go from standing to falling, like really hard on my head. And my friends like were telling me that they heard my head like bouncing off the concrete, and they were trying to stop me, but I just kept getting up. And then they took me up into the attic where like my bed was and stuff in this house in Southwest Portland. This big ass house. My best friend Luke lived on the bottom, and my wonderful friend Lindsay lived on top. And I lived in Lindsay's attic. My bed was up there. And anyways, the attic, if you've ever been in one, they have very steep stairs, and apparently they put me up there, and they got me in my like underwear and everything, like, you know, just to go to bed and everything. Threw me down, and I was like laying there, and then I heard them leave, and I guess I got up to maybe because I had to piss or something. And there was a toilet up there, but the toilet was just like exposed out in the open up there, but it was functional and everything. There wasn't no walls though. It was just right out in the open in the attic, but it was dark as shit. And I was like, I thought I was making my way to the toilet, but instead I made my way to the stairs, in the dark, in my underwear, like naked basically, except for my undies. And I fucking fell head over heels down the fucking staircase, the steep ass like 10-foot whatever long steep staircase in the dark, thinking, and I was like tumbling over myself like an idiot, you know, and thinking I was like, this is it, my neck's gonna break, I'm gonna die. I thought I was like, I remember like sort of thinking that, like, oh, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna break my neck. And I hit the bottom of the stairs because we had sort of moved in recently or something, but we had our big ass TV at the bottom, just sitting there for like storage or something. And I just slammed into that fucking thing and just laid there. Apparently I just laid there until my buddy Andrew came home, who I shared the attic with. Like he was like my other best friend at that time, and very bohemian. But he found me. He like opened the basement door, and I was just the attic door, and I was just like, I was sleeping. I hit the thing down there, and I was just like, fuck it, just passed out and just slept. I had to go to work the next day. So it's horrible. I wasn't that badly hungover the next day, but yeah, that was like one of those nights. And now I did shit like that so much in my 20s, and they said that I fell down like probably like 9 times outside, and I hit my head like almost every single time, like right on the fucking concrete of the street, the pavement, you know. So I'm like, I always thought I would die of like a aneurysm or some weird thing like that, really quick, just a clot. Because I've hit my head so many. Even when I was drunk, I used to try to put my head through like store windows and stuff like that. I would get so angry that I would try to just like destroy things. Never people. I never did that I don't know why. Even when I was totally blackout drunk, I never ever touched anybody else, but I certainly destroyed myself a lot because I thought I had to. And honestly, I have a death wish, so I'm just happy that I didn't die, because I've learned a lot since then. I learned that I'm not alone, and that the world doesn't revolve around me. Even though sometimes I want to think it does. Because I'm still just an old-fashioned piece of shit at heart, friends. Yeah, y'all know that. I think that's why you keep coming back. Plus for the giggles. Those giggles are free, by the way. You don't even have to like and subscribe for that kind of stuff. Pastor, did you see that I'm almost at 1,000? Earned every penny. I pulled them buckstrap boots up right up by myself. Nobody gave me no help or nothing except for my subscribers, of course. And it is them and only them that I will answer to. Just so you know, as God's as my witnesses. I'm pretty hungry. I think we're gonna have dinner tonight with me, my mom, and my aunt. Happy Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays. However you celebrate. I hope you're with your families right now, or getting there anyways. I hope you're warm and fat. I don't mean that in a offensive way. Unless you like offensive. There's plenty more where that came from. No, seriously. I just hope that you're happy and healthy and the world is shining bright for you. Because when you're happy and healthy, I'm happy. And not necessarily healthy, but I'm happy at least for you. Happy neighbor, happy life. That's what I would say. Happy stranger. Sharper knife. I like that too. It's kind of kitschy. Kind of kitschy. But yeah, you get the point. $9.85. That's crazy. Yeah, he tells the best knock-knock jokes. He relays them to Therma, and then Therma yells them out at me in Morse code. Good one, Therma. Good fences make good neighbors. Well, that there's a bumper sticker that I want on my back door. On my back. This is for free there. On my back door. Give some more. Freedom is now. Freedom is live like red, white, and blue. You. Hold on a second, friend. Therma just said something and I got distracted. That's right, Therma. Absolutely. Yeah. Therma, I am listening. Oh, damn, Therma. Oh, Therma, shit. You don't have to give it like that, Therma. I love you. You big, solid, brass ass, round ass bitch. I love you, goddamn. Don't ever let them tell you otherwise. Good, Francis. Good Francis. Make for good defenses. Good fences. Make good neighbors in the morning. Coming to breakfast. It's not the stranger later. Good fences make for good defenses. That's was thinking one step ahead of me. You're better off there. Good fix. Thanks for bringing up that song, George. I really appreciate that. I haven't played that in years, you son of a gun. I can't believe you remember that. We wrote that on Lake Defenseless back in 1973, I think. Oh, George, he caught a 17-foot sturgeon that day. That fucker had wings. They say Red Bull this motherfucker had wings. I'm telling you that much. We were on cloud 9 that day. We ate good that night. I'm telling you that wasn't that much buckaroo. Good Francis. All right, everybody. Yeah, I think it's. Yep, it looks like a drawing. It's definitely a drawing. Drawing flies. Might want to shut your mouth. You trap. It's a fly trap. Maybe I like flies. The dirty little bastards. Maybe I like them. And maybe they like me. Who are you to say anything about my flies? Or my mouth? My gaping, disgusting mouth. With a bunch of flies in it. Who are you? Get the fuck out of my house. I am your son. You're no son of mine. That was the incident that inspired the Pearl Jam song. It's true. That reenactment was free. The next one's gonna cost you. But the next one's gonna be really good. It's gonna be one about... Oh, shit, that's right. It's gonna be about Sonic Youth. And, you know... you know what they say about Master Splinter and Sonic Youth? Well, gather around, kids. And I'll tell you no lies. That's what they say. That's what they said, anyways. A long time ago. Just probably safer that way in the end. In the long run, with a long gun, a sharpshooter with terrible aim. It's pretty lame. That's what my granddaddy taught me. What did your granddaddy teach you? Taught me how to shoot. Taught me how to shoot the breeze. Tell you what, buckaroos, you can shoot the breeze. Well, you could shoot pretty much just about anything, really. Oh shit! Didn't mean to drop that. It's very, very unprofessional, professional of me. I'm gonna draw something coming out of that thing too, like a link, some kind of link. This will wrap around like that, and this will come out of there. That way, I have now something to make right there when that time comes. Look at these little testes or something. What is that? Should probably draw something to make it look less testy. Like 3 or 4 testes in a row. That's better. Great job, Storie. Way to go. Way to impress your audience, Storie. I love you all so goddamn much. Passer, you know what to do. Take the blue pill. No, I always at least once or 20 times in my podcasts or my iPodcasts or these little, what the fuck are we doing? YouTube podcasts or what is this? Just live? Just some kind of live. Anytime that's all I have to say. I'm done. No, I just wanted to say thank you. I enjoy the company. I'm always very, very flattered that anybody would even watch my ass. and it's cool being able to make connections across this great globe that we live in. There's some wonderful people out there. You know who you are. Seriously though, you're pretty cool. And I appreciate you. We all do. All of us here. We all do. God bloody damn it. I'm on a roll though. I don't want to go, but I have to because I'm kind of hungry. I should probably eat something. Let's at least draw something right there. I kind of want to watch the Christmas episode of Monk, where Randy and Stottlemyre sing like "Oh Holy Night." I fucking love that show. It's very like, I don't know. It's just really fun to watch. It's just really, it's like brain. What do you call it? Like it's something I can watch and just like veg out on, just enjoy it. It makes me feel good inside. I haven't seen it in a long time though. I was like obsessed with it for a while. Back in like, what was it? 2013 or 2011. Yeah, I guess it was 2011 and 2012. I was watching a lot of Monk. Gosh, it's been that long since I've really watched it. It's crazy. Anywho. On that random note, yeah, I like it. It's kind of like Home Improvement, where it's like the same thing every time. You kind of can like guess, but it's always fun. Like just, I love the humor and the way it's written, and the characters are. It's all about being able to enjoy the characters, I think, and those characters are very enjoyable. Plus, Tony Shalhoub is like, he's pretty fucking entertaining. He's like, there's one other dude who actually is in the show as a cop, like a Kmart cop or something like that, an ex-detective that Adrian thought he got in trouble or got in or no, Adrian he was a partner of Adrian's at one point, but he was accused of something that he didn't do, and he had to take a security guard job, and I forget. But that actor who plays him, he was on like Spin. He was on a TV show for a long time in the '90s. It was like a newspaper magazine. What was it called? But anyways, like not Spin City. It was like something like that though, with like, oh gosh, what's the dude's name from? Anyways, yeah, I just thought this other actor would have played Monk really well, but like Tony Shalhoub was like absolutely perfect for him, that character. And I actually really do like Sherlock Holmes style stuff too. I love like, I don't like seek things like that out, like, but like when I find them or they find me, I really end up enjoying them, especially when they're well written. And like I said, the characters are fun and likable. And the music is kind of cool too. It's just really plucky, and then it's like, where's the jungle out there? I remember like being in shock when like it was like the first season was just that one song, like the instrumental song, and then it was like a bluegrassy sort of tune, and then season 2 I rented it and I was like watching it, and it started out, it's the jungle out there. I was like, what? But then I got used to that one. Just how I got used to like the theme song for Firefly. At first I was like, what is this? But then I was like, oh my god, my song. Anywho. Sorry, Josie, I know you just got here, but I gotta go. Oh, and I think you did ask about a shirt, and I do have shirts. I think I do have XL still. Definitely, so. I guess maybe once the holidays are over, we could touch base about that if you want, so if you still are interested. So. Anyways, I have lots of shirts. But I'm gonna go inside and hang out with my mom and my aunt. I want y'all to have a wonderful day, okay? Love you. Love seeing you go, but hate to watch you leave. Oh, yeah, you should definitely watch Firefly. Watch Firefly, like, the season, like, I think there's, like, 9 episodes or something like that. 12 episodes. Something like that. Maybe even 13, hopefully. and then watch Serenity, the movie. Yeah, but watch Serenity after, like you watch the season. I guarantee you, you'll watch the first episode. You'll if you can get through the first 5 minutes of the pilot episode, you know. I mean, I love it, but because it's very very well written. Let's just say that. It's a really and talking about characters that you grow to like really care about and stuff. Like Passer, I don't know about you, but like I think Jane is my favorite. The man they call Jane. The Butters. There's a lot of great episodes in Firefly. And it's like once I did get into that, I loved it, and I was just like so bummed that they never continued it, you know, or were able to. Plus, I won't give anything away, but something happens in the movie, like when because the movie kind of comes after the season, like it's in chronological, somewhat, you know, I guess, yeah, chronological order. But the movie itself can be watched. I think I saw the movie first, and I didn't really understand the universe, but it's worth watching the season first if you can, you know. I mean, if you can. So that's all I got to say. Yeah, no spoilers. No, it's a great show though, and it's a cool look at like the future too, because of where we've been and how history repeats itself and stuff like that, you know. But I like the concepts that they bring up, and I wish that they would have had a chance to explore it in multiple seasons. Um, yeah. So on that note, everybody have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for hanging out, and be kind to yourselves. Be be patient with yourself, and I'll try to do the same. Later. See ya.